Find other like-minded people, uh, like your family members, friends, whoever
Yeah.
that have the same goals, the same ambitions. Ever say that? Ambition.
Ambitions. You said it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I had this little lisp thing going on. Sometimes. Um, yeah. Get together and pull your money together. Create an investment club, right?
Come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Minority Wall Street. Simply put, we're here to increase your investment mindset. Our motto is: once you have it, you own it. So today's video, well, let me introduce myself again. I'm your host, Marcus Dimitri.
Yep. This is Anonymous J.
So, we probably got a lot of questions from colleagues and friends of ours. The simple question was, how did you guys get started? Right? Like, how do you get the money to start investing? Did you do illegal activities to get the money? Did you work a second job to get the money? So I mean, this what this video is about is how to get started from what they say from grassroots, from humbled beginnings. That's how they say it in church, humbled. So yeah, man. So you want to let them know how you get started? Like, what did you do to get started? Like, how did you what money did you use?
Man, the money that I used, I actually, everybody that knows me knows I worked a lot for the last decade, and I said that in the previous video. So that's what I used to actually start trading.
So you had a regular job.
So I did have a regular 8 to 5 job. And I utilized that to gain monies to invest. Not only that, but I made particular sacrifices, like don't go out as much. Man, I eat the same thing every day. Every day. These people be laughing at me because I eat beans like I eat beans.
It's sad.
Oatmeal.
He eat oatmeal and beans. I mean, every
Religiously.
single day.
Religiously.
He eat some asparagus here and there.
Yeah.
But it's really
And bacon,
been
sweet
beans.
potato. Yeah. And
I mean,
things of that nature.
that's really the extreme to save money. But I mean, it's like what Mom said, you single with a chicken or a child, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I mean, I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna eat beans and oatmeal, as you can see. But how I got started, working a regular job, put money to the side, living below my means.
Yep. Yeah.
Riding the same car.
The Civic.
Yeah, I still have my Civic, my 2004 Civic, paid for, and just riding it, man. Just why would I pay a car note?
Yeah.
Why would I want to pay comprehensive insurance for what? Let me just get the liability and keep it moving. I did buy the other car. It's a car that me and my wife are trying to get rid of because I mean it doesn't fit us no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, just put money to the side, having a 401k plan, taking money out of that. I eat the penalty, took the money out to make more money with it.
When I left Equity Residential, I cashed mine out, but that was 2010.
You can, yeah. So my advice to people, like if you have a 401k plan and you leave the company, don't leave your 401k money with them because they're not contributing to it no more. You're not contributing to it no more, and it's just subjective to the market. So if the market goes down, you don't got no more money.
Losing money, yeah.
Right? So the best scenario, I mean, we don't give financial advice. This is what I did.
Yeah.
Once I left one of my jobs, I had a nice 401k. I transferred that to a Schwab account and just have it sitting in my account and not doing nothing with it. It's not making as much money as it could be because I'm not really investing it as right now with it, but it's definitely not losing money because it's not in the market. So if you leave a job, you have a 401k plan. What I did, I just transferred it to my own personal IRA and just managing my myself from there. Some people have to work second jobs. I created my own business, as I mentioned in the previous video. I used some of that money to invest in the market.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw the reason you took those steps is because you actually saw the beauty of what actually can transpire.
Yeah, and
with what happens with the market, and like you said before, when you look at the top 10 people, wealthiest people, quote unquote, with Forbes list, they all invest. Like it's something to it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, logically speaking, it's like logic. It kind of sways you that way. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I just looked at it like he was saying, live below your means, and I actually calculated like how much money am I spending on X, Y, and Z, and how can this particular money actually help me gain that wealth that I'm looking for 20, 30 years down the line. So people don't really think about, I mean, in my opinion, people don't really think about like just investing like as something grand. You see what I'm saying? Like something grand that can really change the aspect of your family's life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that we just grasp that concept and that idea at an earlier age. And that's why we're doing these videos now, man, because like we said in the previous one, that's what it's actually really about.
And we're like everyday people. I mean, I still have a 9-to-5 job to this day. I literally just got off of work to come to this video. So it's not like I'm balling, just investing and sitting back and picking up kids from daycare and stuff like that. No, I drop them off, go to work, pick them up. They're crying right now, say they're hungry for dinner. So we got to cook dinner. I mean, it's just everyday things.
Things.
So like, especially if you have a family. So I have a family of 4. Me, myself, me, my wife, and my two little boys.
Yeah.
And we plan out our meals accordingly as best as we can. As far as Wednesday spaghetti because it'd be leftovers for Thursday.
Yep, heck yeah.
Friday they can ball out with like a $5 pizza from CC's or something like that.
Hey, CC's.
I mean,
eat that CC's all day, man.
Saturday night we'll probably go out as a family. Splurge just a little bit, but buying Jordans and buying everything, just to have it, just to because you wear. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. And my motto: if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. I mean, that's the old cliche. But living below your means. Some people actually go to Starbucks every single day. Yeah. And you spend $6 at least every single day at Starbucks. So if you think about it, if you make your own coffee or whatever you buy at Starbucks, if you do it at home and you take those $6 and you just save it every single day for $325 325 days in a year, that's about like $2,100 that you would just save and just from drinking coffee.
Yeah. Which is crazy. And it's a luxury. It's not.
It's a luxury and it's not even a need.
Like in that
some people may need, but for a majority of the time, it's a luxury. So looking at the small things that you do in your life, asking yourself, does it make sense? And then ask another question: would it make me money in the long run? Yeah. And if the answer is yes and yes, then you do it. Yeah. If it's no and yes, then you're like, okay, can I sacrifice doing this now and doing something later? Okay, then you may make that decision. But it's at the end of the day, it's about your mindset. So this is what this video is about: is to help you find ways to get started. Like we said, we work 9 to 5. I did like a side hustle, side business. Tax refunds. If you have a child, that earned income tax can come in handy. Yeah. Instead of, I don't take a lot of vacations and stuff like that, which I'm trying to get better in doing so. Putting that money aside and just invest in it. I mean, you'll be surprised how much money you can make.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tax refunds. Trying to think, you can sell stuff on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Go to one of my hustles. I still do it sometimes to this day. I'll go to a Goodwill in a nice neighborhood, or any Goodwill that's particularly nice with a lot of rich folks. So they tend to just throw things out
Yeah.
like it's like nothing. Like, to be honest, I went to a Goodwill out here in one of the suburbs here in Georgia, and I literally bought a 60-inch smart TV from Goodwill for $250 like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And to this day, it still works.
Yeah.
There's no issues. Like a smart TV, they just throwing stuff away. And the amount of books, of course, reading, like stock books and stuff like that, I bought all my books from there. And you can just resell it on eBay
Yeah.
or offer up. If you do Uber on the side or Lyft, you can do that and put your money to the side. So there's multiple ways you can get additional side money to invest in the market, and you don't have to rush to get it, because at the end of the day, the market is not going anywhere.
No, it's not going
And as you can see, last week, the market was selling off, so it was no point. There was no need to be putting your money in the market. You're not gonna put money in the market and become a millionaire overnight. That's not how it works.
Nope.
So, finding those ways to, first save money, and to try to make some extra money. Even if you don't have time to do a part-time job, don't want to run your own business, don't want to sell things on eBay, anything like
You
that,
gotta do something though.
or
Shoot.
Uber. I mean, if your job offers overtime,
OT time and a half.
do the time and a half.
Yeah, if you're hourly, yeah.
Yeah, if you hourly, do a time and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes being non-exempt works to your benefits.
I did it.
Yeah. Working a lot of overtime. I mean,
I did it.
as sometimes you don't really do nothing. You just really sit there. But that's why I used to do it sometimes. But yeah, there's different ways you can make and save money to invest in the market. And and if you feel that you don't feel like you have enough, you can't do it by yourself, then find other like-minded people, like your family members, friends, whoever, that have the same goals, the same ambitions. Ever say that? Ambition?
Ambitions, you said it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes I have this little lisp thing going on sometimes. Get together and pull your money together. Create an investment club, right? So in the next couple of months, within this next quarter, because we're trying to speak technical to everyone, the next quarter, the next few months, we're going to be reaching out to our closest friends and family members, and we're going to start an investment fund. And we have the whole goal for 2020 is everyone who's going to participate in the fund to put the same amount in that fund each month. And so if we get $200 per household, I think we did like 4 households. We're gonna reach out to 4 people, like a few people who close to us, and put our monies together, and just like I said in the last video, save the cash, keep the cash coming in. Once the market does its correction or go down significantly, then you have a nice chunk of change to invest with a group of people that you trust, and you can make a lot of things happen.
Yeah, you can.
So that's how. This is what the whole video. Again, this is what the whole video is about: is finding ways to get the capital in order to invest. And while you're saving your cash, and say you said, "Well, I don't know what to invest in the market." Well, that'll be the time to do your research, do some homework. It's not going to be just given to you. And all marijuana stocks are not the same. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, oh my God, that gets on my nerves. Everybody want to do cryptocurrency.
Yeah, no,
Everybody want to do
yeah,
marijuana.
yeah,
You know those
that's
on
true.
Facebook they have somebody.
No, I don't know on Facebook.
Well, yeah, you know,
that.
that's why your name is Anonymous J. You're not on social media,
Yeah.
but on on Facebook, you'll see this paragraph saying, "Oh, I made $10,000 just by using my phone." I mean, you see like a dollar sign and emojis with tongue sticking out with the dollar bills. So don't fall for that. That's really just a marketing. What you call that? A marketing level scheme.
Do you want to say a Ponzi scheme? That's what you're
Yeah,
trying to say?
I'm not saying a Ponzi scheme, but it's a scheme, in my opinion. It may work for some, it may work not, but you know, if somebody cannot articulate to tell you what's going on in the market, and the only thing they can say is that they can trade from their smartphone, you don't need to be. You just run away. You just run away. I mean, I see it constantly. I see it constantly.
Yeah.
And just think to yourself, is Warren Buffett doing this?
Yeah.
Is Carl Icahn doing this?
Yeah.
Is Robert Smith doing this?
Yeah. Robert Smith. Yeah.
I mean, if y'all know who Robert Smith is, I think y'all should pay attention to what's going on. Check out Robert Smith. Is he doing that? No. So, yeah, man. So get your cash up.
Get your cash up.
That will help get your assets up.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you'll be able to become an investor. And in the next videos, we'll talk about where to invest your money, and
What we actually invest in.
what we actually invest in.
Yeah.
How do we make money when the stock market is going up? How do we make money when the stock market is going down? How we make money when the stock market is just doing nothing?
Yeah, and then I'll definitely speak about.
Yeah, I spoke. I think I spoke about on the whole video. My bad.
Nah, bro, you good?
Yeah,
This is what it's all about.
Like I
man.
said in the previous video, I can go on and on. So please just let me know to stop and to share my my time on this
Man, I'm gonna
video.
let you go because you speaking. So, and I will speak about the losses because people don't talk about the money that they actually lose when
Yeah.
they do this. Like any startup business, you're going to lose money,
Yeah.
and people are not. I don't think a lot of people are just real about it, and then how you actually feel when you be losing the money. Like that just it's crazy.
And it's not about just losing money. A lot of people don't want to spend the money.
Yeah,
You got to spend money to make money.
of course.
And I learned that the hard way. Man, I'm cheap.
Frugal.
I'm frugal.
Man,
I'm cheap.
this fool used to. We go downtown or something like he don't want to park. He don't want to pay $5 for parking and want to park far as hell, and then we gotta walk. I'm like, man, I'll pay the $5. It's the principal. I'm like, what?
He was a little loud in the video. It may hurt the ears.
Man, whatever, man.
Anyway, yeah, like paying for parking. I mean, if I can get away with free parking, that's what I'll do. Funny enough, I was in New York a couple of weeks ago, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna pay for parking. I just said I'm not gonna pay for parking, and I know parking in New York in the city is crazy. I mean, we went to a parking lot and it was like $50 an hour. I was like, what the world is going on? So I just said to myself, I'm not gonna pay for parking. And ironically enough, I found free street parking in New York City, and we didn't pay for parking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta go take the long way in order to save money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I never told. A few of my coworkers would say this. I used to like share meals with coworkers.
Yeah.
If I knew a chick that didn't eat all her food like that, I said, I know you're not gonna eat all that food that you buy, so let me just pay you. I'll buy half of it. I mean, it was bad. It was. I got a lot. I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot better. But it was, stuff like that. That I mean, I just try to save money, man.
Yeah, and it's just funny, man, because we just talking about the particular experiences of which we had to get to this point.
Yeah,
And
this is
why we
all
doing
real
this
life
video, man.
experiences.
It's all real life experiences. So we just wanted to share it with you guys. But we appreciate y'all, listening to us and giving us the opportunity to just speak to you about real stuff. And you definitely gonna see it in the upcoming videos. You definitely gonna see it in the upcoming episodes, man. So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about my losses, man. I've lost money. Definitely, I was so. I remember that one time I was so inexperienced with options. I bought like a Nike call a Nike call
Yeah.
with no volatility.
There ain't no
in it.
volatility
No
whatsoever.
nothing. And I'm saying to myself, oh, I'm telling my mom. I'm telling my dad.
I'm about to make.
I'm about to make $10,000
Yeah.
because it's from that FedEx trade.
Yeah.
I put about $400 in just in the blind, just with no experience, and it just went the other way. So
It happens.
I mean, it happens.
That junk happens, especially when you start off, man.
Yeah, when you start off, but to start off, man, just find ways to get that extra cash.
Yep.
Get a group of people, if you can,
Mhm.
to you guys put money in together, to invest, and just see how it works, man. It's going to be a huge life changing event once you start seeing your money grow and you just sitting in your living room.
He be doing that Kobe.
Yeah, just do the Kobe. Because Kobe, he made. You remember that one deal he did? Of course, he had $2 million, but from that $2 million investment,
Mhm.
he made $250 million
Yeah.
in like what 4 months?
Yeah, it's something crazy like
Yeah,
that.
that was
Because he
like-
started stock on everything else like
Yeah,
that.
that was
Like,
that was a couple of years ago.
yeah, that man doing his thing.
Yeah, and even Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, with his
Yeah,
tech,
Andre
tech
Iguodala-
startups.
Yeah, tech startups, Andre, and that's nothing. Like tech startups is a great start to invest in. You might think, well, I can't afford the Silicon Valley or anything like that, but there's something called Black Tech that's very undeserved,
Mhm.
and a lot of companies have a lot of great ideas, but just need help need help being funded. So, you might want to look into stuff like that.
It's
But
a lot of stuff out there.
Yes,
man.
it's a
definitely
lot of stuff out there.
You just gotta do your research.
Yeah.
But like I said, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, so as we always said, we out, and
Yeah.
profits over everything, man.
Profits over everything.
All right, man.
When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin',